A lot of Android games depend on a mobile data connection. Whether it's downloading stuff from the server like Clash of Clans, or using it for DRM protection like most Final Fantasy games, it seems like virtually every game is asking you to be within close proximity of a web connection just to make the game run. Not everyone has that luxury, so here are 10 of the best offline Android games that don't require connection to play. If none of these are floating your boat, Google Play has lists for offline games, offline action games, offline simulation games, offline puzzle games, offline casino games, and offline sports games for your convenience. So, here are 7 best offline Android and iOS games must you play. Square Enix has been back and forth when it comes to online DRM checking, but you can play a few Final Fantasy games offline providing that you've logged into them at least with an internet connection. Final Fantasy games offer more than 20 hours of gameplay per title along with deep storylines, various types of character development, and more. They're not the most exciting games, but fans of the series generally play them for their stories. They cost $15.99 each, which is rather steep, but you're definitely getting a lot of content from each game. Kingdom Rush Frontiers is the latest title in the popular tower defense franchise and probably the best one as well. It includes a ton of missions that you can complete over 3 difficulties and 3 different game modes. Example: Classic, Iron, and Heroic. Boss fights, over a dozen towers and heroes, upgrades, and the game even includes a built-in encyclopedia to help your strategies. It's a fun experience and a must-have for tower defense fans looking for offline Android games. Limbo is a unique 2D puzzle game where you must use elements of your environment to solve puzzles and progress forward as you look for your sister in the world of Limbo. The graphics are creepy, silhouetted, and monochrome, which adds to the ambience of the game. You'll likely be killed a lot by bullets, water, electricity, or some combination of all 3, and it's a great way to spend an afternoon. The only potential downside is the length of the game because it's not all that long. Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic is an action RPG that was ported to Android from PC. The mechanics are a little stiff, but it has a very long storyline complete with all kinds of goodies to collect and alternate endings depending on the decisions you make while playing. The graphics are pretty decent, it has support for third-party controllers, and the game also comes with Google Play Games achievements. It's a big game with a lot of content and it should last you a long time. The Room 3 is the latest iteration from the Room franchise and it's the best one yet. It has crisp, gorgeous graphics, unique puzzles, and new elements added to help you solve puzzles that weren't present in older games. It is a bit short, but this time around the developers have added things like alternate endings which add replay value to make the game longer than prior titles. It also doesn't have any in-app purchases, supports Google Play Games features, cloud saving and achievements. Do be warned, though, that offline players won't be able to use the Google Play features. World of Goo is a unique puzzle game where you must build bridges using bits of goo in order to make it to the end. The challenge is using your goo to its fullest potential and getting enough of it across to the other side to earn a 3-star rating, all while getting around the game's physics. There is also a freestyle mode, where you try to build the tallest tower that you can and your results are stacked up against players from all around the world. It's a simple puzzle game, but it's hard to complete and the mechanics are solid. Best of all, there are no in-app purchases. XCOM, Enemy Within is a tactical strategy game where you must move around the map taking down aliens that are trying to kill you. The graphics are really good and the gameplay is easy to learn. The game itself is rather difficult and should provide a decent challenge in order to complete the whole thing. You'll also get to research alien tech in order to make yourself stronger, and you can upgrade and recruit new team members as well. There is also multiplayer for when you get a web connection again. There are no in-app purchases with XCOM. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed with this video, please like and don't forget to subscribe on channel.